Welcome to a first look at Stacklands. This game came out on last month to a little bit of interest. I don't know exactly what to call it. It's like a card-based resource management. It's a little unique. You'll see a little more when we get into it. It reminds me a lot of the game. I don't know if any of you have ever played it, but there was this free game I played when I was younger, and there's a lot of these games actually I've seen these days where you like take resources and combine them to make new things. And it's like a drag and drop where you drag like water plus soil equals plant, and it's like you're a god creating the world sort of idea. This game reminds me a lot of that, but a little more mechanical, which is cool. This game is $5, and I believe it probably went on sale when it released, but it has been a month, so it is not currently on sale as far as I can tell. This game is by a dev team called Sokpop, that's Sokpop, and I went and I took a look, as I often do when checking out a new game, and this team has made 94 games in the last 5-6 years, which wild, I guess, is what I want to say to that. But it seems like they make games that are pretty quick. Like, based on what I read on the Steam reviews and my personal feelings, it seems like this game is probably something that you can play for a few hours and not for much longer. But it's fun, and I wanted to cover it. I'm having a good time with it, but I think that the replay value is kind of iffy. But either way, let's do the options and such, and let's get rolling. So actually, I want to bring up the Steam page again if I can, because, and this will be important for later in the video when we actually get into the meat of it. But this game is, I believe, it's 100 cards and 25 ideas and 50 quests. Oh yeah, they say on this Steam page about 3 to 5 hours of playtime, which for $5 is fine. I think that the game is a cool idea as well. So real quick, we'll go to the options menu. Resolution full screen. You know, a little bit lacking in the options menu, but I guess truly, what can you expect? But not a big fan of music on, sound effects on / off, because the game is a little quiet, as you'll notice, but I'd have to crank it up like crazy to really get it to a point where I feel like it could be heard. Actually, I will turn it up a little bit, because it is like really quiet. That's a little too much. I like here. That's probably good. Oh, Monster Train audio today is gonna be fucked up. That's not great. Well, alright, so we'll start a new run and get right in. Oh, that's a little too loud. Wait a minute. So I'm going to be playing on the long. There's 3 options. You can play short, normal, or long. Longer is basically more time before you have to feed your villagers, which is the lose condition. So longer is easier, and I'm just gonna play on long because it's, you know. Yeah, that's way too loud. Like, the music is really quiet, you know? Put it to like here. So you can see the quests that I have done already, because I played like a 10-15 minute run real quick to see what it is. So first and foremost, you can pause and play and you can speed up time. In the top right is our timer. When this fills up, we have to feed our villagers. We can see the hunger cost right here is 2. There's also how much money we have. We have 1 coin here, and we have up to 20 cards that we can have on the field. So I'm actually going to hide the quest panel because it's a little bit, you know. So I'm going to let it unpause and I'm just going to fuck around. So we have a villager, and the way that this works is basically you drag and drop things on top of each other. So like if I drag this villager on a berry bush, he's going to harvest me some berries. I actually turned it down a little more. It's shockingly loud, but the music is so quiet. Yeah, you drop him on the berry bush, he's gonna sit there, he's gonna pop out some berries. And berries are just food to feed our guys at the end of every moon. Now, when you're playing for yourself, you can basically be guided by these quests, which pop up or not pop up, but are at the top here. And yeah, basically that's it. That's the whole game. I'm just gonna play it now. When we can generate money through doing things like, if I wanted to, I could sell one of these berries. I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna sell this stick that I get from the wood, and that's gonna give me 3 coins. Now I want to pause to show this off because I got extremely confused by this, and I did not. It took me probably about 5 minutes, well, not 5 minutes, probably like 2 or 3 minutes of messing around to figure it out. To buy the items, you do not drag them on one at a time. You have to drag them on as a stack. And I did not get that when I played at first. I was extremely confused. I felt so dumb. However, it is nice to see that you can pause and move stuff around as well. But when we buy these booster packs and then we click them and they give us cards. So this booster pack gave me a wood, a tree, and a berry bush. I will unpause now. I'm actually gonna go ahead and no, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm gonna speed up, but not. I don't think so. And then like punching the rock, you can see how much time you have left as well. But I don't know if it tells me how much time you have on the moon. It doesn't look like it. That would be nice to see as well. But again, remember that you're not gonna get. Remember what you're getting here, which is a game that is ultimately $5 and probably. I don't want to say thrown together, but this is based on the fact that the developers have made 96 games in the last 6 years. I expect that this is probably something that they put together at an expedited pace, which is fine. Again, I don't want to make that sound like I'm making a negative. Hey, quest completed, 5 food. You can see here, also, as we complete quests, we unlock the new packs. So when you start out, you only have the Humble Beginnings option, but as you do quests, you unlock the ability to open up new packs and get new stuff. I'm just kind of keeping things a little more organized this time because I definitely got... Oh, that was really cool how it popped out onto the wood. Did you see that? Popped out right onto the stack. That was neat. I got a little cluttered when I played last time on my run, so I'm just going to keep things nice and organized. I'm going to keep a big stockpile of food because what I was doing was I was just harvesting and selling all my berries, and then all of a sudden I ran out of food. But if I wanted to, I could sell all of these for 6 gold and buy some card packs and things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up a little bit while we go through this wood. Oh, I'm creating a plank? Yo, what is this? I've never done this before. So if you have multiple wood stacked up, you get a plank. I'm gonna sell this because I want to grab the Seeking Wisdom pack here. Let's see what we get. Right, so there's a few different card types here. And they do roughly correlate, and I think it's not that crazy, but I will point them out anyway. The brown, or not the browns, but like the black, the darkest ones, these are like base resource cards like rocks and trees and soil. The gold are, I'm gonna call them like economy cards. It's like money, and then there's a few other ones. The grayish ones here are resources like stone and wood, which are like I would imagine that they're like the tier 1 basically if you want to put it up into tiers. Orange is food, and then there's these idea cards, which if you hover over them, you get recipes for how to make things. So if I wanted to make a spear, I would need 1 wood, 2 sticks, which I could do stack a chicken and an egg to brood an egg. Cool. Now, when you unlock these, they go in this ideas panel up here, and you can hover over them at any time. So these are the ideas that we have so far. And some of those, you'll notice, like if I bring this back up, actually, like the idea lumber camp I got on my last run, but that did persist. So let's grab another Seeking Wisdom here. See what we get. Coin chest. Stack a coin and 2 wood to make a coin chest. Ooh, a stick. You can also get a stick by... I actually thought I was going to get a stick, but I accidentally made a plank. If you break wood with your villager, you get a stick. Oh yeah, berry bushes are another example. They're like... I think the best way to put it is this is something that just gives resources and is not really combinable, but that's not really true because of soil, I think. But I don't know exactly how it works, to be honest with you. I think categorizing it's a little difficult, I guess is what I want to say. I get anything for this? No, okay. I don't get anything for this? Oh yeah, and then end of moon, we'll click the feed villagers button. He eats 2 berries, new moon begins. Cool stuff. So it was like this to make it? Is it stick and stone? On top of the villager, maybe? How did I make a spear? I'm not gonna pause, I don't really care that much. 1 wood and 2... One wood and 2 sticks, how weird. Now, I imagine that maybe you could just run yourself out of money here and then, like, run out of cards and lose, I guess? But this seems really hard, right? Because you're permanently generating money for yourself by... Like, so you're spending money and you're getting things that are worth more money, I feel like. Go ahead and sell these. Like, it seems kind of hard for me to grasp a way where you could lose other than running out of food. Because, like, if I sold all these berries, I would just have money, which I could use to buy new things, right? What do I do with these stones? I feel like I've had something I could do with them, but I'm just gonna sell 2, I guess, and buy another pack. So we get bricks, 3 stone, and a villager to create a brick. Oh, I could have done something. I bet I had to put them on top like this. Oh well. 1 wood, 1 stone, 1 stick, and a villager. Oh wait, 1 wood, 1 stone, 1 stick, and a villager will create a shed. How much value is this going to give me? Oh, I don't really know, but it is going to be... Maybe it's going to be something cool. I don't know. We're also 2 away from this. Oh, I should also mention you can zoom out. On the screenshots of the game, they show it like this, but I like being zoomed in for now. Later on, when I think imagine when you get bigger and more advanced, it'll be more pertinent to be zoomed out. But right now, increase your card cap by 4. So it's like a permanent little building thingy. I see. You can get more villagers. I have been buying these Seeking Wisdom packs because I did get another villager out of this. I don't need so many berries. So I'm gonna actually just keep buying these until I get another villager. Offspring. 1 house and 2 villagers to create a baby. Ugh. Children. What's a garden? 1 offspring and 1 idea. Oh, so the gardens actually have use, too. Am I gonna plant my child? 1 offspring and 1 Oh! I, I understand. That's telling me what's in the stack, not how to make a garden. 1 soil, 2 stone, 2 wood, 1 villager. Okay. I need a soil to make a garden. And I imagine a garden is going to generate us some food. So let's sell these. And I'm going to keep the stone and the wood. And I'm going to buy some Humble Beginnings. Because these are like base materials. 2 keys. I don't actually know what you do with these, but this is the other card that I was talking about that's like golden. I'm going to sell 1 for another pack because I don't know what you do with them yet. Rock. Oh, baby, we got another villager. Huge. So our food cost just went up to 4. At the end of each moon, which is fine. But one thing that I could see happening, which would be really frustrating were it to happen, is you could, if you open a pack right at the end of a moon, you could have a villager pop out, and then you wouldn't have enough food, right? If you do that. So that's something that you probably just have to watch out for. You have to be like, hey, I can't buy a pack here because what if I get a villager? I'll lose. Got a lot of wood, got a lot of stone. I think that I will end at the end of Moon 3, and what I kind of want to do is I want to see if you just lose for... And I want to do... I'm actually going to pause, because I want to look at what I want to do here. Give me a sec. Oh, it's like, I want to make a house, right? And then we want to make an offspring. That's what we want to go for. So I need 2 wood, a stone, and a villager for a house. And that's a recipe that I got earlier. So that'll make a house eventually. But at the end of this, I will finish Moon 3, and then right before the end, I will sell all my food, because I want to see if that is just a straight-up lose condition. Let's make a brick. I don't know what the flint is for, but we can use it. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put this house, like, off all the way, or sorry, the shed all the way to the right, because I don't really see it being something that I use to craft with. And then... And we're just gonna be chilling. I guess while this is going, because it's gonna be a little longer now, we can just go to higher speed. Strong building materials. I bet bricks plus planks make something. Ooh, $10 for a new pack, the Reap and Sow. And then the baby goes in the house, and it grows up. Gotcha. So every house you can, and that'll probably give us a villager at the end. Okay, cool. Maybe I can do something like this. So you don't need the ideas to do things with the objects. So you can also just fuck around if you want to. Like, hey, maybe flint plus wood is something. If I do it like this. Sometimes you have to put them on top. Like, villager goes on top of the wood to do it. And then sometimes it doesn't matter. Like this, you'll get a stick either way. But sometimes it seems like it does matter. I'm not 100% sure either way. To be honest with you. I'd like to open this new card pack too before the end. So... I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff so I can open a cool card pack. I think that getting the new packs is maybe my favorite part so far. See what we get. Ooh, we got a cow. So there is combat as well. I can fight the cow, okay. Weird, I kind of assumed that we weren't gonna fight the cow, we were going to like... I don't really know what I assumed, but... Oh, the baby also costs food? Ugh. But yeah, so there is combat. The cow has 5 health. We have 5 health. The cow has a 10% hit chance. We have a 60% hit chance, and you can see attack speed as well. Pretty basic stuff, but there's like weapons and there's characters you can, or like militia you can make. Kind of assumed the cow was gonna draw me some food, but you know what? Who am I to judge, right? Moon's almost to an end. I'm not gonna do a whole lot more because I feel like by now I imagine you have a pretty good feel for this game. I think it's pretty cool, and I definitely think that for $5 it's worth sitting and playing for like an afternoon. I think it's neat. That's my feeling. I cannot put the berries on top of this man. 2, 3, 4 for seeking wisdom. It seems like you can get a villager from any of them. You can also see... here, I'm going to sell all my food so we can see. I really want to see what happens, and I want to bring that to you in this video. I want to see what happens if you don't have the food you need for the end of the moon. And then I'm just going to wrap it up. But, yeah. No, I think this game's cool. I think it's worth a look. For $5, you could probably play this for an afternoon or two. Maybe you get into the super high level stuff. Feed villagers. What happens? There's not enough food. 2 humans will starve of hunger. Oh, okay. Oh, and they just die. Oh my god, the baby's all that's left. Oh, all the humans starve to death. Game over. I see. Gotcha. So that's how you lose. So for every 2 food you don't have, 1 human starves, and if you run out of people, you lose. Gotcha. That's the lose condition. I wanted to show that off because I think it's important to know as well. And then at the end here, you can also go check out the Cardopedia to see what we have. So there's 114 cards in the game. And yeah, basically it. One of the things that I think is really cool about this game is if the developers want to, they could just add like another 100 cards and add a whole another like 3 hours of content. The format is here and the game is in place, so if they wanted to, they could just run with it. But I have no idea either way if they will or won't. However, I wanted to cover it because it looked cool, and I wanted to do a first look today, but I did not have anything that really struck me. So I went, hey, I meant to play this game last month. But here we are. I think this game's cool. Again, like I said, for $5, it's a great deal. I definitely recommend checking it out. There'll be a link in the description to the Steam page for you to go give it a shot yourself. Let me check. Does this game have a demo? I don't think this game has a demo. No, this game does not have a demo, but still worthwhile. Yeah, they have a games bundle that's 93 games long. $175. God damn. It is 40% off. The whole bundle of that is not the game. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.